this Red Scare that's happening. So when it comes to bringing up WikiLeaks at all, you hear Hillary talking about Putin, talking about Russia trying to rig our election. Donna Brazile from the WikiLeaks, where it showed that she had access to town hall questions before it happened, and she floated them over to the Hillary campaign.
Yep.
And Jordan Sheridan at TYT Politics doing a great job, gotta keep it up, where he is challenging her on that, and she's giving that company line. Even Chris Cuomo, the Punisher himself, said that it's illegal for you to look at the WikiLeaks. Which is,
if you're not a news organization.
Yeah.
But the news organizations aren't covering the WikiLeaks.
I just have to say, that was really Big Brother-ish. You can't look at it yourself. You can only do it if we tell you.
Look at it.
And I was like, okay,
you should be imprisoned if you do.
Yeah, well, you can trust us. Yeah, Punisher. And that's because he had punished 7 or 8 times in one question for Bernie Sanders. So that Red Scare is concerning. What do you think about how Hillary and the DNC are constantly positioning Putin and Trump in reference to WikiLeaks?
It's ironic that we're even talking about Red Scare and the fact that the media is intertwined with the Clintons and their overall just overarching power of the entire political sphere. Whether we're talking about industry, whether we're talking about banking, the financial sector, energy, etc., the military-industrial complex, prison-industrial complex, the Clinton arms stretch over all of those things, and then it's emboldened through the media because it creates a populace which is so passively aggressively approaching these issues, which are, yes, they are. Not to compare apples to oranges, but these are critical issues. If you have someone who is the potential president of the United States, let's go ahead and call it the next president of the United States, who says that they intend to use no-fly zones in the area of Syria, and they tell you there's no boots on the ground, when they actually will be boots on the ground.
There has to be boots on the ground.
There has to be boots on the ground. WikiLeaks confirmed it. She knows that. Yeah. So that's a lie. And it's not a teeny-weeny lie. It's not a smidgen lie. It's a lie that has the consequence of upwards of 1 million lives based on lies. And so she has a record of doing that.
Yes,
she has a record of taking the position of sacrificing upwards of 1 million lives based on lies, 1 million lives based on lies, throughout her entire political career.
Yes.
And that's with
Let's name it. Iraq.
That's with Libya, which again the WikiLeaks proved. So here's the thing about WikiLeaks. WikiLeaks isn't releasing new information that will indict Hillary Clinton. If that's what you're looking for, if you're a skeptic of WikiLeaks, if you're a skeptic of the Bernie supporters and the liberals who are analyzing the WikiLeaks documents and are finding all this damning information, if you're looking for a magic bullet, that's not what's happening with the WikiLeaks. What the WikiLeaks are doing is they're proving all of our suspicions that we had throughout the primaries and just throughout her entire time in the political limelight. They're proving all of it to be true.
Yes, and it's funny, I had a conversation with somebody on Facebook, and they were saying the same thing almost in a diminutive way. And they were saying, oh, well, WikiLeaks isn't telling us anything new. I'm not surprised by what it's saying. And I was saying, that has nothing to do with whether it's valuable or not.
Right.
Like, WikiLeaks isn't a movie. I don't need to be surprised. What WikiLeaks is doing, it's confirming what Bernie supporters have been saying, what conservatives have been saying, what libertarians have been saying, which is that we cannot trust state power because of the military-industrial complex that's woven into it, and also the prison-industrial complex, which you talk about in another conversation. And so you have different groups saying we cannot trust our government, whether it's Republican or Democrat. So WikiLeaks confirms it, so that when we tell y'all, like Bernie supporters, we both were, we said, oh, the primaries are rigged. Nobody listened to us until there was leaks. And then all of a sudden, now nobody's talking about it anymore. Yeah. So when we tell you that Hillary cannot be trusted with her public and private positions, when we say that we cannot trust her when it comes to foreign policy, like I did a video responding to my favorite YouTuber, Casey Neistat, saying that it's irresponsible to tell people to vote for Hillary. It's irresponsible to challenge YouTubers to tell people to vote for Hillary and to challenge the audience to want to hear that, because she's not a candidate that I think America needs or should have. And, it's just my opinion, I think every Hillary supporter, every Hillary endorser You are accountable for her being president. Once she sends in those ground troops to set up that no-fly zone, I'm making a video and I'm coming for y'all. I'm coming for Lin-Manuel Miranda. I'm coming for Casey Neistat. I'm coming for every celebrity who jumped on the Hillary bandwagon after the Trump tapes because you thought it was the popular, financially beneficial thing to do. We're coming for you because you don't get to vote for her and then step into the shadows when she makes one of those terrible decisions that results in loss of life. How many people have to die before we get the point that we need to stop with the neoliberalism?
There's only going to be one of two winners.
I know.
There's only going to be one.
I know.
One of them's going to have to be president, Daniel.